This is the boys 4 by 100-meter relay. So it's Abilene Wildcats. A good run here. Already looking like Simplex already making a running on the back straight. The battle changes not as clean, but they under 11, so we could expect that. But Simplex have already started to separate themselves from the rest of the field with their second battle change. But making a strong running on the inside is Cougars track, and they have now taken over the lead with 150 meters to go. It's Cougars coming at their final battle change on the ankle leg. It's all Cougars. The race is over because it's Cougars taking the lead. Simplex is trying to hold on second. But it's all Cougars. Cougars A winning from Simplex. I think it's very close for a third because Cougars B could have been close for third, but it's very close there. But we can be sure it's Cougars A winning that one, 54.53. Simplex second, and Adrenaline Ducks, they took third just away from Cougars B. So we want to apologize to the YouTube streamers for starting the stream a bit late. Now the website stream started promptly at 5 o'clock, but we want to apologize to the YouTube streamers. The YouTube streamers, your stream will be up until 7 o'clock, and then we'll switch across to wavetvtt.com. So of course we want to say a good evening to you too. For the YouTube streamers, you would have missed just some of the relays, and we want to apologize again profusely, and we are very disappointed that you would have missed some of the races. But our wavetvtt.com stream started at 6 o'clock, so this is not, we didn't do that for spite. We didn't do that for spite. It was just some technical issues. And so we'll give you that extra hour. So we'll go until 7 o'clock on the YouTube. And then you can switch across to the wavetvtt.com to complete the stream. Now, just to get some update on what is going on in the FIFA World Cup in the United States. The USA beat Australia 2-0. And in a short while from now, in just about 8 minutes from now, Scotland will face Morocco. Everybody's favorite team plays at 8:30 this evening, Brazil. They place Haiti, and it appears that Jasmine is supporting Brazil.
I suppose, and whoever wins the World Cup.
No, Jasmine, that cannot be your choice. Who are you supporting in this World Cup, Jasmine Panton?
Whoever wins.
The ultimate bandwagonist, and I will call Jasmine the ultimate bandwagonist for the rest of the national championships. We want to welcome all those on wavetvtt.com and on YouTube. And of course, again, we want to apologize for the late start on YouTube. But we'll give you that extra hour. And then from 7 o'clock, you can switch across to wavetvtt.com. Just $3 US for the month. And you can get all the action, not only track and field, but we just finished some cricket last evening, and there's also basketball to come and other things, movies that are going to come, schools football from September, so a lot of action here. And again, we want to apologize for the late start on YouTube. Now the start of the girls 400 meters, and we are looking at the prelims. The top, right, the winner of each heat plus the best 4 times will be coming out of this one, and Jasmine will call out the athletes for the first heat.
For the girls under 18 400-meter dash, heats 1 of 4. Of prelims in lane 2, we have Gabriela Popowell of Pace and Performance. In lane 3, Kenya Muir of Tobago Select. In lane 4, Mariah Charles of Achievers Athletics. Lane 5, Zaria Pascal of Abilene Wildcats. Lane 6, Safia Bristol of Point Fortin. Lane 7, Bashona Stewart of RSS Phoenix. That is your starting lineup for the girls under 18 400-meter dash.
So based on what we are seeing here, the race will be in lanes 5 and lane 6 with Abilene Wildcats, Zaria Pascal and Safia Bristol from Point Fortin. These are the girls that would have dipped under 10 under a meter, a minute, and doing throws and jumps and things, so the meter's still in my head. In the 1 minute, they dipped under 1 minute. 58.91 is Zaria Pascal's seeded time, and Sophia Bristol's seeded time is 59.02. But that doesn't mean the other athletes would not feature. Of course, they will challenge, because today, at this meet, it all comes down to this. In the meantime, while we are waiting, let's look at some of the results of the men's 4x100 meter relay. Burnley winning this one. The combination of Trevon Stewart, Hakim, and Kadeem Chinapu. They would have left Simplex and gone to Burnley. And Jaden Goodrich, the young star who is coming up. Of course, we'll also look at second, Concord Athletics, Omari Lewis, Revel Webster. These two guys will be featuring tomorrow. Expect excitement, in fact, from this evening, because the prelims for the men's 100 meters will be this evening. And Denzel Williams, Yusuf Pope, and that was the combination of Concord that came second. And in the third was Stallions, the combination of Che Wickham, Joshua Raymond, Daria Guy, and Chad Richards in third. We have more results to call after this first heat in the girls 400 meter dash, the under 18. We are looking at lanes 5, Jasmine, as well as lane 6, Zaria Pascal and Sophia Bristol. And it's a good start already. We are seeing Pascal already making her running, and Sophia Bristol. These two, even though it's a stagger, you can see them already in front. But Prashana Stewart from RSS Phoenix will challenge, as well as Mariah Charles. But it's Pascal who is inched out, and she's in the lead, followed closely by Bristol. The Stewart is holding on to third, but she's kind of fading away now, because we are seeing Mariah Charles is making the run with 100 meters to go. It's all Zaria Pascal. Remember, the winner is automatically into the final, and Pascal is coming home. Bristol is there. She's challenging, but it's going to be Pascal. Pascal is going to take this one. Bristol will be looking for a faster second place time, but it's all Pascal. Bristol second. .891, the flash time, that would have been the time she came in with, but her precision time 58.99. Bristol second in 59.47. So that's the time we need to look at. 59.47 is the time to look at. And that will be the time the losers, or not losers, but the second place finishers, or even the third place finishers in the other races will be looking at. Stewart, Sophia Bristol, 59.47. Now looking ahead to the second heat in the girls On the 18,400-meter dash, Jasmine Pantin will give us the lineup for this one, Jasmine.
Heat 12 of the girls under 18 400-meter dash. Running out of lane 2, we have Gill of Memphis Pioneers. Lane 3, Secure Hernandez of Burnley. Lane 4, Tessdale of Achievers. Lane 5, Solil Caruth of Concord. Lane 6, Juliana Rose of FAD. Lane 7, Malaya Butler of Pace and Performance. And Lane 8, Anya Gittins of RSS Phoenix. And that is your starting line for the girls under 18 400-meter dash. Heat 2 of 4.
And to go through some of the other results in the mixed 4x50 meters relay, the under 9 Perseverance Titans winning that one in 32.05, sorry. Cool Bennett, Joshua Duke, Kunaya Rosal, and Praise Allsop. Those were the athletes in that combination for Perseverance. Second was Trackblazers, Lucas Whittier, Keelan Paul, Novely Pompey, and Janaya Saunders. Those were the athletes representing Trackblazers. And third was Simplex, the combination of Joshua Lewis, Ethan Phillip, Ranaya Roberts, and Amit Charles. Again, we want to apologize for the late start on the YouTube feed. In the girls 4x100-meter relay on the 11 was won by Cougars in 59.07. Aria Toussaint, Amira Green, Cassidy Brown, and Aliyah Waldron, the 4 athletes would have represented Cougars. Second was Leanne Maskell, Asia Clark, Zakia Kaur, and Toya Bowen. And in the third position was Concord. These are Smith, Brianna McKee, Ivana Salandi, and Denise Stewart. Those were the athletes representing third place Concord. So in this race, Jasmine, the person to look at is Solil Caruth in lane 5, representing Concord, and Deliana Rouse from FAD in lane 6. So again, in this race, lanes 5 and 6 are the lanes to look at.
Coming out of their blocks, running the first bend. Coming up on the back straight. They're coming up around the bend, and it looks like that is going to be Concord making a breakaway from the rest of the pace. That is Solil Caruth of Concord. Solil is making her way for the finish line and crossing the line ahead of her peers.
So winning this one comfortably was Solil Caruth in a very fast time, 56.29 for flash time. We'll wait the precision time, but that was a very fast race. So the second and third might be interested in this one, 56.37 for precision time, 59.36. Teesdale taking second ahead of Deliana Rouse. So the 59.36 faster than the 59.47 in the previous race by Sophia Bristol. So Deliana Rouse finishing third, but her time just over a minute. 1 minute, 2036 seconds. Deliana Rouse, that was outside of Bristol's time. So she will be in a bit of a problem there because In this race, we have Kaya Hinson, Jadel Joseph expected to run some fast times as well. So let's go through the athletes in heat number 3 of the girls 400 meter under 18 dash.
In lane 2, of RSS Phoenix. Lane 3, Dariel of Simplex. Lane 4, Haley Grant of Memphis. Lane 5, Kaya Heisen of Field of Dreams. Lane 6, Joseph of Burnley. Lane 7, Renee Smith of Pace and Performance. And lane 8, Aliana Davis of Kaizen Panthers.
And they are on the line. Look out for lanes again, 5 and 6, Kia Heisen and Jadel Joseph. Lanes 5 and 6, Field of Dreams and Burnley. These are the athletes you would look out for. Heisen, a fast time of 55.17 coming into this meet as a fast time this season. And Jadel Joseph in lane 6, they're both getting good starts. And they've already passed Davis on the stagger. So Jadel Heisen is in the lead, followed by Jadel Joseph on the back straight. They have already separated themselves. Callie Grant is trying to hold on. She's on fourth because Davis is third as they're coming around the 150-meter mark. It's all Heisen leading this one, but she's followed by Jadel Joseph, who is not letting her go. But Heisen is pulling away. With 100 meters to go, Heisen is making a statement here. 50 meters to go. It's all Heisen. Heisen is going to take this one clearly. Flash time 56.25. And Jadel Joseph from Burnley coming in second. And a third, just a fast third from Renee Smith of Pace and Performance with the Memphis Pioneer athlete, Callie Grant, fourth. So flash time 56.25. Precision time for Heisen 56.34. A fast time for Joseph 59.39. Smith 104.01. So that race would not feature. And Jadel Joseph, her time is just outside of Teasdale's time in 59.36. But better than Bristol's time, 59.47. So Bristol still inside. But this third race, all eyes will be on lane 5. All eyes will be on lane 5. Eden Chiwa from Memphis Pioneers, but Kajal Groves from Trackblazers will keep her company, and Sophia Goddard. But you would think that after this race, I think Bristol will be in some problems because we can expect a fast time from Groves and Goddard into whoever comes second or third. I'm not saying that they're already doomed to second and third because Chiwa is in lane 5, but we can expect a fast race that can possibly cause Bristol, who ran 59.47 in the first heat, some problems. So let's listen to the athletes in this race.
Anna Duke of RSS Phoenix. Lane 3, Megan Baptiste of Lions Athletics. Lane 4, Amani Thomas of Pace and Performance. Lane 5, Eden Chiwa of Memphis. Lane 6, Groves of Trackblazers. Lane 7, Sophia Goddard of Burnley.
This is the final heat of the 8th watch. This is how it goes. In lane number 8 of Neon Bulls, Siobhan Quintero. Lane 7 of Burnley Athletics, Safari Goddard. In lane number
It's
6
there.
of
That's lane
Trust
7,
Future
Goddard.
Race.
Coming down to the
Lane
favorite in
number
this race,
5
lane
of
5,
Memphis
Eden
Pioneers,
Chiwa.
the
She's a favorite in this one,
very
the young
talented
lady
Eden
from
Chiwa.
Memphis.
Lane
Lane
number 4, Pace
4,
and
pace and
Performance,
performances,
Amani
Amani
Thomas.
Thomas.
And then lane
There's
number
a
2
vacant
of
lane 3,
RSS
so
Phoenix.
there's no
And
Megan
the
Batiste, so Kiana Duke.
view.
That's the athlete there
That's your
in lane 2.
lineup for the fourth final meet.
So they have taken their starters, Jasmine, who you're looking at in this one. I know last week you were telling me don't count my eggs before I make my omelets and things like that. But I'm calling it here. I'm brave to call it now Eden Chiwa.
Yeah, it looks like it seems to say this one might just be Eden Chiwa, considering her previous times.
It took me a week for you to agree with me. But let's look at the race as they pull out, and of course we are seeing she was already making the running within the first 100 meters. So she already pulled away, separating herself from the race, and it's looking like this race is already sewn up. Chiwa, the character athlete, who is already demanding her respect in this one. And that's the time she's the athlete to beat with 200 meters to go. And she's leading this one comfortably. Goddard is trying to push on. And then there's Goddard with Groves. These are the two athletes that you want to look at. Chiwa already. She's all alone. Winning this one. 50 meters to go. Chiwa with her long hair extensions, winning this one comfortably. Look at that flash time, 54-1. She's already stumped her authority in this one. Second coming in, it was Groves, and Goddard third. I told Jasmine that, but she didn't disagree with me. 54-1 the flash time. Waiting to see the precision time. 54.26, the fastest time of the heats. Now, Grove 59.52 second, and Goddard 101. So, therefore, Bristol, second place in Heat 1, is into the final. So, the athletes making it to the final would be Zariah Pascal, Sophia Bristol, Aliyah Teasdale, Salil Caruth, Kia Hyson, Jadel Joseph, Eden Chiwa, and Keisha Groves. Those are the athletes that have made the final of the girls 400 meter under 18 dash. And we're getting ready now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the entries TT 2026 National Championship right here at the Hasty Crawford Stadium.
So we are getting ready now for the boys 400 meters.
Of the boys.
And again, there'll be 4 preliminary heats in this one. So now we are looking at the boys 400 meters. And again, it's the 4 preliminaries. And just like the girls, the top finisher, the winner, and the top 4 finishers, the top 4 fastest times in this one. So we have the first heat.
Plus the next 4 best
Heats 1 and 4
times.
for the
So
boys under
very
18
important
400 meter dash.
to
Running
win
out
your
of lane
heat.
1, Caleb Morton of
Secure
RJRT. Lane
qualification.
2, Elijah Melville of
Number
IG
1.
Fastlane.
This is how
Lane
they
3,
line
Isaiah
up.
John of Burnley.
In
Lane
lane
4,
number 8 of
Ronaldo
Trailblazers,
Lechonte of Pace and
Sean
Performance. Lane
Pereira.
5, Darian Whiteman of RSS Phoenix. Lane 6, Julian Chinley of Concord. Lane 7, Kai Abraham of Abilene. And lane
Lane
8,
number 6 of
Nashon
Concord,
Bearers of Track
Julia
Blazers.
Chili. Lane number 5, RSS Phoenix, Darian Whiteman. Lane number 4 of Pace and Performance, Ronaldo.
There is no lane 3, Isaiah John from
Number
Burnley.
2 of Fast Day, Elijah Melville. That's your lineup for heat number 1.
So it's Morton, Melville, Leger, Whiteman, Chinley, Abraham, and Piera. We are looking at lanes 5 and 6, Whiteman and Chinley. Darian Whiteman from RSS Phoenix and Concord's Julian Chinley. Those are the athletes that you are looking at in this race, and it's always 5 and 6, lanes 5 and 6, the preferred. And we already seen it's a good straight staggered line. Not one person has pushed out just yet, and they're holding that stagger. But if I have to be honest with you, I'm seeing Chinley is making a run. Chinley is leading that one, and he's pulling Whiteman with him. And as they come around the 200-meter mark, is Chinley and Whiteman separating themselves from the rest of the pack as they come around the bend, getting ready to come into the home stretch. Now it's Whiteman is in the lead. He has taken over. Chinley's holding on. You can expect these two finishers to come. Chinley's coming back. Chinley's coming back. It's Chinley and Whiteman. It's Chinley and Whiteman, and Whiteman is holding him on. But Chinley's coming, but Whiteman is holding him off. Whiteman will win. Chinley's second, and you would think that this is a very quick race for Chinley to squeeze into the final. The flash time, 54:03. Jasmine, what a finish.
It was indeed spectacular between Whiteman and Chinley.
Whiteman came around the bend, just around the 400 meter, the 200, the 150 meter mark, 49.99. His precision time, 49.65. That's the time for Chinley. .49.49 and 49.65, the two fastest time. Now let's look at heat 2.
Heat 2 of 4, running out of lane 1, Williams of RSS Phoenix, lane 2, Anthony Alexander of Burnley, lane 3, Melito Kisto of Trailblazers, lane 4, Ezekiel Russell of Pace and Performance, lane 5, Alfred Pierre of Abilene Wildcats, lane 6, Corday Lewis of Pace and Performance, lane 7, Daniel Taylor of Memphis, and lane 8, Amodius Ferguson of Zenith. And looking at the seat times for this heat, it looks like this race might just be Pierre Alfred of Abilene with a seat time of 48.34. But right behind him is Corday Lewis of Pace and Performance with a seat time of 49.33. So this might just be a very interesting race to look out for. So lane 5, Alfred Pierre of Abilene, and lane 6, Corday Lewis of Pace and Performance.
A full field, Jasmine, is Williams, Alexander, Kislow, Ross, Pierre, Lewis, Taylor, and Ferguson. Now, in this race, Alfred Pierre, lane 5, Abilene Wildcats. You'll be looking at that one. And Corday Lewis from Pace and Performance in lane 6. So these are the two athletes you'll be looking at in this one. Son jump. Let's see if he gets the. And there's a pull back a call back in the 400 meters. And for those who might be interested in the football, Morocco is leading Scotland 1-0 at 8:30. Everybody's favorite team, Brazil. Not my favorite team. I continue to support Argentina, the reigning champions, put handle to their name. I think I'm the only Brazilian hater in this room, and everybody watching my cut eye, including Jasmine. Always want to ask a Brazilian fan, when was the last time they won the World Cup? Yes, you all would have won 5.
I
But
never said I was a Brazil fan.
he never said he was a Brazil fan.
No, I did not. I said I am the fan of whoever wins the World Cup in its entirety.
So you're an Argentine fan.
No,
But they won the last World Cup.
that was last year. We are yet to see what they will do this year.
That's the sound of an ultimate bandwagonist, Jasmine Panton, my co-commentator. Heat 2. Remember, the winner of each heat will qualify automatically as they come off this one, and the fastest times will also meet them in the final, as we've seen a good run and already seen a move from Donald Taylor from Memphis Pioneers. He's making a strong move, trying to break the status quo of Cody Lewis and Alfred Peer, but we'll expect Peer and Cody Lewis to make some running. But Taylor is already phased out because we are seeing the run from Peer and Cody Lewis. Taylor is already phased out, so we are looking at bringing home is Cody Lewis from pace and performance, and he has Peer behind him, but it's these two separating themselves easily from this one. It's Lewis winning this one. He gonna take this one from Peer as expected. 48.49 his flash time. 48.49 his flash time. So 48.52 Cody Lewis. Peer second, 48.97. So already they're faster than the first race. But the third in this race would have been slower than the second in the last race. Julian Chinley is still inside. So 51 for Ezekiel Ross. And that will be outside of Chinley's time. So Chinley is still inside. So let's look at Heat 3 in a race that will feature Breon Scott.
0.18 meters.
Starting out on lane 1, Francisco Marcano of Memphis. In lane 2, we have Trevor Cooper of Kansas. Lane 3, Jabari Guadalupe. Lane 4, Charles of Leon Wills. Lane 5, Ryan Scott of Pace and Performance. Lane 6, Malik Lawrence of Ignite. Lane 7, Bradford Adams of Burley. And lane 8, Imani Green of Trailblazers. That is your starting lineup for Heat 3 of 4 of the boys under 18 400 meter dash.
So Breon Scott, no doubt the favorite in this one. He's coming in with a time of 47.95. Also looking to challenge him would be Malik Young from the Zenith Club. Now Breon Scott is from the Pace and Performance. We've seen Pace and Performance already doing good things with Cody Lewis. And of course they can get another athlete in the final if Breon Scott can live up to his name. Darian Whiteman winning the first heat in 49.49. Chinley second in 49.65. The second heat, Cody Lewis 48.52 with Alfred Peer 48.97. And we're into the third. Athletes there. Imani Gross from Chuck Blazers. We are seeing Brathwaite Adams from Burnwick. Breon Scott, that's Breon Scott in this lane 5 there. Charles, lane 4. Guadalupe, Jabari Guadalupe in lane 3.
As they make their way to the back stretch, boys have a good start. It looks like it's going to be a battle between, it looks like lane 6. Lane 6 and lane 5, it looks like it's going to be a battle, but it looks like lane 5, Pace and Performance, is taking this one with Zenith following behind. But immediately you can see a breakaway from Pace and Performance on the home stretch, which strides all the way throughout till the finish line, and that one is going to be Pace and Performance followed by Zenith.
Easy win here for Breon Scott and the second Malik Young. Not disappointing in this one. The flash time 49-1. Breon Scott with his easy win. Precision time 49-5. Makano holding on second from Zenith. Just waiting for his flash time 55-3. And third, waiting to confirm the third place finisher, Brathwaite Adams in 58-8. So Julian Chinley, 49.65, seemed to be safe. He is safe, so he will be in the final with the winner in his first heat, Darian Whiteman. Well, we can't say for sure. We have to see the results, because if heat 4 is a fast time, control of everything. Cordy Lewis, Darian Whiteman, and Breon Scott, we can say for sure, are into the final because they would have won their heats. Now, so far, Julian Chinley, Alfred Peer, Malik Young, and Brathwaite Adams, they are inside as the faster finishers, the faster losers. And we are just waiting for the final of the 4 heats in the prelims of the boys under 18 400 meters. And let's find out who are the athletes in this race.
The final heat of the prelims for the boys under 18 400 meter dash. Lane 1, Joshua Mitchell of Pace and Performance. Lane 2, Neil Allen of RSS Phoenix. Lane 3, Dario Tavernier of Burnley. Lane 4, Lyndon George of Cougars. Lane 5, Carmel Joseph of CLC South. Lane 6, Cordell Lewis of Pace and Performance. Lane 7, Kareem Charles of Superior. And Lane 8, Nicholas of Elite Champions.
In the meantime, let's call out the results of the girls shot put under 18. The winner was Janaya Thomas from Ascend Athletics with a best throw of 12.01 meters. Second was Carissa Williams from Burnley Athletics, her best throw of 11.8 meters. And third was Kayla Fitzpatrick from Memphis Pioneers, 11.6 meters as her best throw. In the boys 4x100 meter relay that was run earlier, Cougars won, winning that one. The combination of Adonijah Claxton, Jameer Christian, Shea Benjamin, and Joel Diaz ran a time of 54.53 seconds. Second was Simplex, Liam Maskell, Josiah Pemberton, Emmanuel Warner, and Kadeem Fleming in 58 seconds flat. And third was Adrenaline Ducks Athletics Club, the combination of Jamali Noel, Travante Sam, Jonathan Davis, and Tariq Roach, claiming third in 59.91. So there is no lane 2, so there is no Neil Allen. So it's Mitchell Chanavia, George Joseph, Cordell Lewis, Charles, and Otley. The favorite in this one, lanes 5 and lane 6, Carmel Joseph and Cordell Lewis. He would have seen his brother Corday Lewis winning earlier. So he would want to join him in the final as they go on the back straight, and it's Cordell Lewis as they come around the bend with 100 meters to go. Just over 100 meters to go is Cordell Lewis. It's Cordell Lewis and Carmel Joseph. They are two going shoulder to shoulder, side by side. As Cordell Lewis will just take it away from Joseph. A very tight finish. And third was Lyndon George. Flash time 48-1. So let's see what time is rounded up to, the precision time. Flash time 48-1. That would represent 48-4. Joseph 48-43. And George third. From Cougars. So 48-4, the winner, Cordell Lewis. Second, Carmel Joseph, 52-9. And that's Carmel Joseph. So he's run faster than Malik Young. So he will sneak into the final. So Malik Young, who was second in Heat 3, in 55-3. So Cougars, Lyndon George, who ran 52-9, third place in this race, is faster than Malik Young's second place time of 55-3. So this heat will have 3 athletes in the final. So Darian Whiteman won the first heat. He's in the final. Corday Lewis won the second heat. He's in the final. Brian Scott won the third, is in the final. And Cordell Lewis is also in the final for this one. Now, we are looking at the boys now under 20. We are moving up a notch for the boys under 20 400 meters. So the second place finishers, Julian Chinley is in the final. Alfred Pear is in the final. And Carmel George is in the final. And the third place, 52-9, Lyndon George, is also in the final because his time, 52-9, is faster than the 55-3 by Malik Young. So let's look at the boys under 20 400 meters. In lane 2 is Josiah Peter from Achievers. Lane 3, Jadon Latapi from Concord. Lane 4 from Pace and Performance, Hakim Salandi. Lane 5 is Joshua Perry from Memphis. Lane 6, Jaden Clement from Maximizing.
That's your lineup. Each one.
Lane 7, Emmanuel Herbert from Burnley. And lane 8, Kareem Thomas from Simplex. Second 47.67. That's the time to watch. Stanley pulling 51.50. Let's look at the heat two, where the winner of each heat and the four fastest time will qualify for the final.
5.36 seconds. Fifth, Malia Butler, pace of performance 1 minute 2.9 seconds. Fourth, Victoria Naaatt, 1 minute 2.56
So call them out for.
seconds.
2 of 4 of the
Fifth,
boys under 2400 meter dash running out of lane 2, Jaden Valentine of FAD. Lane 3, Jaheim Hudlin of IG Fast Lane. Lane 4, Jaleel Eugene of Concord. Lane 5, Jafari Farrell of Simplex. Lane 6, Cameron Matlin of CLC. And lane 7, Elijah Gibbs Clark of Memphis. Lane 8, Elijah Herbert of Burnley Athletics. That is your starting lineup for heat 2 of 4 of the boys under 2400 meter dash. Oh, she had no space, my bad.
So Jasmine, the athletes to look at in this heat, lanes 5 and 6, Jafari Farrell from Simplex and CLC South Cameron Matlin. And these are the athletes to look at.
The boys settle in their blocks as they prepare to run this race. And their routes, and they have been called back. Some technical difficulties on the track as they were called back by the starter for this one. And they are off, making their way to the back straight. And it looks like there's a battle between Memphis and Simplex. It looks like it's going to be Simplex, Jafari Farrell of Simplex, followed by Memphis, Gibbs Clark. But it's going to be Simplex for this one, as he is way ahead of his peers, already making his way towards the finish line. And it's a battle for third between Memphis and Jahim Hadlin. Sorry. So it would have been Simplex followed by Jaden Valentine to that one.
So Farrell winning that one in 47, winning that one comfortably. 47.75 and Valentine 52. This time a bit slower than the first heat. Second place in the first heat. 52.20. Gibbs Clark 52.57. Let's look ahead to the third in the third of four preliminaries in the boys under 2400 meters. In this race, Jasmine, we can look at Kyle Alexander and Josh Thomas are the two athletes to look at in this race, and also Keishon Roberts from Abilene Wildcats. So let's hear who are the athletes in the third heat of the four prelims.
Out of lane 2, Antoine Griffith of FAD. Lane 3, Michael Mitchell of Trackblazers. Lane 4, Roberts of Abilene. Lane 5, Kyle Alexander of Tobago. Lane 6, Josh Thomas of CLC. Lane 7, Sidan James of Concord. And Lane 8, Jordan John of Alpha Athletics.
Very soon will be your thing, the men's discuss through. Of course, that's your event when you were in your playing days. So we'll be keen to hear some of your analysis of these throws. We want to look at this Umar Sandi, one of the former reigning champions in this one. Jaden James from Assen will give him some competition. This will be a keen competition in the men's discuss. But let's focus on the heats, the third heat, where lanes 5 and lane 6 will be the athletes to look at in this one. So it's Griffith, Mitchell, Roberts, Alexander, Thomas, James, and John in this third heat of the boys under 20 400 meters dash.
It looks like this one is going to be a battle between lane 4 and lane 5, Roberts and Kyle. But it looks like it's going to be Kyle of Tobago Select taking the lead on this one. It's a flash time of 48.47.
So it's time, Alexander 58.52, Roberts 49.04, and Thomas 49.45. So he will be inside as well. So the winner there, Alexander. So let's look at the final of the 4 prelims. The man to look at, and from Abilene Wildcats, and this one is Zachary Frank of the Abilene Wildcats in the final of the 4 heats. So let's find out who are the athletes in the 4th and final heat.
Running out of lane 2, Shaquille Adams of Mercury. Lane 3, Bjorn White of Birdie. Lane 4, Shizlan Gordon of RSS Phoenix. Lane 5, Zachary Frank of Abilene Wildcats. Lane 6, Rashawn Durity of Mountain Eagles. Lane 7, Javon Moses of Stallions. And lane 8, Mark Weston of Maximizing Athletic Potential. That is your starting lineup for heat 4 of the boys under 20 400-meter dash.
So we are looking at lanes 5 and 6. Zachary Frank, Rashawn Durity, and Shezlon Gordon on lane 4. These are the athletes that we would want to keep an eye on. Morocco is still leading Scotland 1-0 in the World Cup in the United States. And we want to welcome everyone on the stream with tvtt.com. Thank you for joining us there. And also thank you for joining us on the YouTube feed. And we want to apologize profusely for starting the feed late. So you would have missed a bit of the action. Just some technical issues on the YouTube. Mind you, the YouTube stream will end at 7 o'clock. So what you can, I'll urge you to just go across on wavetvtt.com to continue viewing the races uninterrupted. I just want to stress that part. So in this heat is Adams, White, Gordon, Frank, Durity, Moses, and Weston. And they're off, keeping the stagger, but moving already Zachary Frank from Abilene Wildcats, and he will bring them into the back straight, leading already. And based on the stagger, you are seeing a comfortable lead in this one. And just over 200 meters to go, he will bring them into the final 200 meters. Zachary Frank from Abilene Wildcats, he came in with a time of 46.65, the fastest time, and he's not disappointing. He is bringing them home, but he's getting some challenge, a strong challenge from Shezlon Gordon and Rashawn Durity, but he is holding on. Durity is on the outside in lane 6, coming on strong. Shezlon Gordon is gonna continue to run on for 3rd, but in the meantime, slowing down on the line in a flash time of 48.7 is Zachary Frank, with Rashawn Durity 2nd and Shezlon Gordon on 3rd. So Frank in 48.75, 2nd Durity, and 3rd Moses. So that's the end of the boys under 20 400 meters. Now we are looking on to the men 400 meters now. They are already on the track. The top 2 from each heat plus the next 2 best times, because there are only 3 heats in this one, and Jasmine, in the men's 400 meters. And let's find out who are the athletes in the first.
In the first of 3 heats, running out of lane 1, Ori of Achievers. Lane 2, Kwame Jofield of Elite. Champions, lane 3, Michael Joseph of Abilene Wildcats. Lane 4, Kyle Williams of Burnley. Lane 5, Cyril Sumner of Memphis. Lane 6, Onal Mitchell of Point Fortin. Lane 7, Kirill Thomas of Memphis. And lane 8, Kim Richard of Stallions. That is your starting lineup for Heat 1 of 3 of the men 400-meter dash. The stadium was quiet as the boys settled into their blocks. And they're out. Making their way around the first bend. Remember, it's the top two of each hit plus the next two best time. So the boys have really got the men, sorry, have really have got to give it their all for this one. There's some action going on the inside. The men are in a bit of a jumble, fighting for their place right now. But it looks like there's a breakaway. It looks like Sumner of Memphis. Sumner of Memphis taking this one with Burnley. Kyle Williams following behind. But there he is, Kieran Thomas coming in ahead of Burnley. So it would have been Sumner, followed by Kirill, followed by Kyle. The two Memphis men would have taken this one ahead of the Burnley man. Sumner with a time of 46.93. Thomas with a time of 47.96. And Joseph with a time of 48.01 seconds, respectively. Heats 2 of 3. They're running out of lane 2, Shiloh Taylor of Tigers. Lane 3, Shandal Balcom of Stallions. Lane 4, Keon John of Memphis. Lane 5, Deshaun Azam of Pace and Performance. Lane 6, Stefan Camejo of Memphis. Lane 7, Jesse Frederick of UE Track and Field. Lane 8, Lincoln Acres of Mountain Eagles. That's your starting lineup for Heat 2 of 3 of the men 400-meter dash. I didn't pull out. I didn't pull out. Yes.
Right, so the have the official results on the qualifiers for the girls 400-meter dash in the under 18. Eden Chiwa 54.26. That was the fastest time. So she's inside. Kaya Heisen is also inside. Sulil Karuth, Zaria Pascal, Alia Teasdale, Jadal Joseph, Safia Bristol, and Keisha Grove. So those are the athletes, the finalists for the final of the girls under 18 400 meters dash.
And that's a good start out of the blocks, but unfortunately they were called back by the starter.
Reigning champion in the boys in the men's 400 meters Marchand. He's not defending this year, so we'll see Jasmine a new champion, a new national champion in the 400 meters. Based on what you have seen so far in the first heat, who does it look like? We still have two more heats to go, but who does it look like so far that you would have seen in the first heat?
It might just be Sumner, Cyril Sumner of Memphis.
Van Cameo is in this race as well. Also from Memphis, he can put up his hand. But Shaquem McKay from Ameline Wildcats in the third heat will also be a front runner.
Off they go for the heat number 2. A fast start. It looks like you can see a breakaway coming from Memphis, Stefan Camejo. So far, Camejo seems to be holding on, coming around the bend as he makes his way to come onto the home straight. He's holding on, but on the inside, it looks like the Sean Lazama is also taking it. So it's a battle between Memphis and Pace and Performance. John Lazama and Camejo battling it out, but it looks like it's going to be John followed by Lazama followed by Camejo. Unofficially, the flash 7.30.
A very exciting finish to the second heat of the men's 400 meters. A finish that would be reminiscent of yesteryear when we had athletes like Marshall Sidenio, Dion Lendo, and Lannon Gordon and these guys. So John winning in 47.36, Lazama second, 47.46 it looks like, and Camille third in a very Stefan Camille from Memphis finishing third. So it's a very close one. And that was a close finish. Keon John from Memphis Pioneers winning that one. So he could have a strong Memphis presence in the final because we have saw the winner in the first one. Stefan Camille will have to wait and see if he's a faster finisher to qualify for the final. But let's look at the third and final of the prelims where we have one of the masters in this race.
Heat 3 of 3 for the men 400-meter dash. Running out of lane 2, Sheldon Mason of Masters. Lane 3, Nikhil Baptiste of Stallions. Lane 4, Adrian Bailey of Tukis. Lane 5, Shaquem McKay of Abilene Wildcats. Lane 6, Raheem McCalman of Simplex. Lane 7, Kadesh Roberts of Memphis Pioneers. And Lane 8, Emmanuel Samuel of UTT Patriots. And that is your starting lineup for Heat 3 of 3 for the men 400-meter dash.
Again, we want to apologize for the viewers on YouTube who would have been waiting for the stream, but the stream would have started late. We're going to give you an extra half hour for our showing that we are very sorry for that technical issue that we would have started, but those who would have been looking on the wavetvtt.com would have started promptly at 10 minutes to 5, as we would have got all the action here, but I want to apologize. So we give you an extra half hour again, and we'll stop the stream at 7:30 on the YouTube. But then after that, we'll have to come across to wavetvtt.com. And tomorrow we'll start promptly at 2:30, and our stream will end at 3:30. And on Sunday, our stream will start at 2 o'clock promptly and will end at 3. And then you can just come across to wavetvtt.com. So in case if you want to look at the World Cup, you can still look at the national championships here as we look at the start of the third and final of the men 400 meters. Shaquem McKay, the favorite in this one, but he will be challenged by Raheem McCalman and Adrian Bailey in this one as they come around with 200 meters to go. Shaquem McKay of Abilene Wildcats is bringing them home into the home stretch. And he's getting a challenge from Bailey from Dukes Athletics, but it's all Shaquem McKay is coming in with this one. 50 meters to go. He's already pulled up the handbrakes because he's shut down. Switch off the engine. Winning this one comfortably. Flash time 46.86. Showing his class in this one. The flash time 46.86. Batiste. Shaquem McKay 46.93. The precision time. Bailey second. Adrian Bailey from Dukes Athletics and third. Roberts 49.98. As discussed, as we are getting in some of the action there, we have the reigning, we have some good athletes coming into this one. We're looking at Umar Sandy from UTT Patriots, who will be giving a strong competition in this one. But Keenan Alexander is also there. Micah McNish and Jaden James. Those are the athletes who will be the top finishers in this one. In a short while from now, back on the track, we will be looking at some of the longer races now. And we are talking about the boys 3,000 meters. I think before we look at the boys 3,000 meters, we'll be looking at the girls 3,000 meter run. And that will be just one athlete in that race, Serenity Nances from RSS Phoenix. And that will be merged, I want to believe. Yes, that will be merged with the girls 3000 under 20 run, Jewel Williams and Aniqua Bailey from Pace and Performance. Jewel Williams is from RSS Phoenix. So those are the athletes that will be in running in the girls 3000 meters. So what we'll be doing while that long race is taking place, we'll also be juggling and going with the looking at some action from the hammer, not the hammer, yes, the discus throw. So you will focus where they're landing. You will follow the discuss and watch where they're landing. Okay. Right? No, this will be in this fixed, not that, but then fixed where they're showing. So you will just following them. Time in the match against Morocco and Scotland. Morocco leading 1-0, and at 8:30 the match everybody's waiting for to see if Brazil would have an improved performance after that rubbish they played against Morocco last Saturday. Have some results from the boys javelin throw before we continue to look at some, as we're looking at some of the athletes there. That's um, looks like Kenan Alexander. So we have the results of the boys javelin throw. Tanan Nimaya of Asan Athletics, 57.97. He would have won gold. Second, Kellen Potts from RSS Phoenix, 43.61. Into silver, Nikhil Farmer. Third, Kaizen Panthers in 38.23. That's his best meter through in that one. So we just continue to look at some of the discus throw as we await the start of the 3,000 meters girls under 18 and under 20 run. They will be running simultaneously. Serenity Nances from RSS Phoenix, she will be running in the under 18. Just one athlete will be guaranteed gold. And Jewel Williams from RSS Phoenix and Aniqua Bailey from Pace and Performance will be running in the under 20. So one will be guaranteed, well, they will be guaranteed silver. The race will be seeing who will win the gold in the girls under 18. Already separating herself. She's already holding a lead on the Jewel Williams. And behind Jewel Williams is Serenity Nances, who is in fact the only athlete in the girls under 18. But this is all Aniqua Bailey, we are seeing on the screen, already with a big lead in the 300 meters, in 3,000 meters.
That's kind of like fun with their they could use them as Super jump. That was fun.
Looking at the boys and the men triple jump now, they are on the track, on the runway, and the boys triple jump under 20 athlete. We saw a good effort there. Ruel McEwen, Kareem Thompson, Jaden Maxwell, and Cristiano Perez, they are the athletes in the boys under 20 triple jump. And in the men triple jump, Christopher Latouche from Memphis Pioneers, the only athlete in that in the men's triple jump. So he will be guaranteed gold, and the other athletes, the four athletes in the under 20, will be fighting for gold, silver, and bronze in the boys under 20 triple jump. So we have the boys under 20 triple jump taking place, as well as the discus under 3,000 meters, the women's the girls under 18 and the girls under 20 taking place at this time.
Well, we on the they're not really getting it. It's kind of just seeing it when they like fall on the ground, but they kind of just see it. It's nice. And I say the athlete because that throw over the discus side came flailing out of the athlete's hand. That might have been Micah McNish of Striders, but I am unsure. Coming up next is it looks like Umar Sandy of UTT Patriots for the discus. My son is in the circle preparing for his discus throw. A nice spin and a good release from over Sandy. A lot of height on that one as she released it.
I, I do a long jump. I'm triple jump. Way for the triple jump is Christophe Latouche. He's getting ready for his jump. He's a lone entrant in the men's triple jump. And a good effort from the young man from Memphis Pioneers, Christophe Latouche. Right. And now we are seeing Aniqua Bailey. Aniqua Bailey from Pace and Performance bringing, she will be getting the bell at this point in time. This will be her final lap. Yes, she's getting the bell there. So this is her final lap. Aniqua Bailey. She's well ahead and she will be winning gold ahead of Joel Williams from RSS Phoenix and Serenity Nances, who is third on the track. She's the lone entrant in the girls under 18 and she will be, of course, guaranteed gold in that one. No. And another athlete, that color is what? Kaizen Panthers, Ruel McEwen on the runway. 1, 2, a decent jump. I get a bit disappointed by that effort, but he got a white flag nonetheless, which is very important. I was reminded of that by Jasmine Panton. And once it's a yellow, once it's a white flag, it's counted. Let's come home. This is Aniqua Bailey crossing the line, winning her race. A flash time 10:52.27. Winning just a bit slower than the time that she would have come in with 10:14. She's winning this race, gold in the girls under 23,000 meters. Jewel Williams will take second, and of course Serenity Narcissus, the winner of the of the girls under 18 run as the only athlete. You.
Jump. Cristiano Perez making his way down the runway. A good jump from Perez of QRC gets the white flag. That would have been a red flag over at the discus for Keenan Alexander of UTT Patriots. Inside the circle now is Micah McNish of Striders. And that was a good throw. Great throw, actually, from Micah. He would have gotten the white flag and is awaiting to see what distance he would have thrown. Next in the circle would be Omar Sandy of UTT Patriots.
A boys 3,000-meter run, and Christopher Sammy from Pace and Performance. That's the person you be looking to strike in this one of the favorites in this one. Michael Moses, Jamal Bailey. So the entrance in this one, Raymond Lewis from Red Line International, Jeremy Samaru from RJRT, Christopher Sammy, Pace and Performance, Michael Moses, CLC South, Jamal Bailey, Pace and Performance as well. Phoenix Athletics has Michael Serret, Amani Dillon, Concord, CJ Toppin, RSS Phoenix, Jabari Nancis, RSS Phoenix, Jidani Williams, RSS Phoenix as well. A lot of RSS Phoenix runners in this one, and Ashton Torres of Redline International. These are the athletes for the boys 3,000 meters race. Christopher Sammy coming in with the fastest time of 9 minutes 9 seconds, and he's the favored one to take this one. So who's this now? KRC? So on the runway for the triple jump, that is also taking place simultaneously, is Cristiano Perez from QRC, Queens Royal College. He's on the runway, just out of your screen at the moment. He's now coming into the screen. 1, 2, good. Oh, he just ran through with the red flag. So disappointing from him. While we are looking at that, we have some results of the girls' high jump. LaQueen Welch of QRC Athletic Club winning with 1.65 meters in that event, winning gold in that one. We have more results coming in. In the girls' high jump under 20, that was won by Tinique Vincent in 1.65 meters. Second was Kimia Jack of RSS Phoenix in 1.55. In the boys 400 meters, the finalists, Jaden Clement from Maximizing Athletics and Jafari Farrell, Simplex Athletics. Third, Kyle Alexander from Tobago Select. Zachary Frank from Abilene Wildcats. Joshua Perry, Memphis Pioneers. Keishan Roberts, Abilene Wildcats. Rashawn Doherty, Mountain Eagles. And RSS Phoenix's Cheslin Gordon. Those are the finalists for the boys under 20 400 meters. I think I should be able to get through all these results during this 3,000 meter race. We also have the women hammer throw. One athlete in this one, as I mentioned before, Natalie Lindo, winning in 51.9 meters. Good effort from her. And the boys javelin throw, I think I called that already, but let's call it the first three again. Tanan Neymaya from Ascend Athletics, Kellen Potts from RSS Phoenix, and Nicole Farmer from Kaizen Panthers. Neymaya distance was 57.94, Potts 43.61, Farmer 38.23. We have one. This is a decent jump, a fine jump from Kaizen Panthers Ruel McEwen.
All right, so to our viewers on YouTube right now, the stream is coming to an end. So would you kindly switch to the live stream on Wave TV, wavettt.com. Thank you.